One game that I really want to see come back in the future. A remaster, a remake, something of that. And that game would be The Legend of Zelda, A Link Between Worlds. Now this game is one of my favorite games. There's so many things to do in this game. It's really amazing. And I love this game because there's no other Zelda game quite like it. It feels amazing to play. And especially when you're not quite sure what you're doing and then you're like, hey, I'm gonna go and explore the worlds of Hyrule. Yeah, anyways, that's what I did. The first time I played it, this was actually my first Legend of Zelda game. Now, maybe I have deep feelings about the game because it was my first Zelda game, or is it because it's a good one? For me, I think it's actually a really good Legend of Zelda game. Being able to explore the worlds that really, they look kind of like the same as A Link to the Past, but like different. Being able to explore it, doing all of the missions, going to get your Master Sword, and then saving Princess Zelda is something truly amazing. I really adore this game. Now, there's another thing that really makes the game special to me. Playing it on the 3DS feels just amazing. Like, seeing the game out in like a 3D dimensional space and then having two screens to play around the game is fantastic. There's also this one thing, the ability to go between worlds, essentially. And not gonna lie, the music in this game is absolutely fantastic. Now, putting it in the 3DS is really good, and I hope to see this game return on the Nintendo Switch 2 at some point. It doesn't have to be right now, it doesn't have to be like immediately, but seeing it return in the future at some point would be amazing. Seeing it in a remaster, a remake, whatever. Now, we already seen that it is possible to have 3DS games remastered on the Nintendo Switch because of the Luigi's Mansion, Dark Moon? That has been remastered, and overall, I think that they did a pretty nice job remastering the game. But there's a couple things that, maybe they won't be able to remaster of the game. The fact that the three-dimensional world, yeah, I don't know if the touchpad and the stuff in between the world is going to be able to get a fresh coat of paint, if you know what I mean. Overall, I love this game a lot, and I do hope that Nintendo at some point can remaster the game. It doesn't have to be like a remaster. Just slap on a fresh coat of paint and there you go. The game is perfect however you play it. Like, it's an absolutely amazing, fantastic game that, honestly, if they just slapped on a fresh coat of paint, I would buy it. I just want to see it on a newer Nintendo system, because then you really get to re-experience the game how you like it to be. If you wanted to explore the game in a way that, hey, I'm gonna go and explore like this, go right ahead. If you want to go and adventure throughout the lands of Hyrule and just have your amazing sword and shield and go all berserk on everyone, go right ahead. Like, it's all it's your journey, and whatever you decide to do is up to you. So, like, there's another part in the game that I really do enjoy. The Ravio's house? Pretty sure it's Ravio. Anyways, you're able to go walk inside the shop and you can get the tools that you need to beat the game. Because usually you would have to wait throughout the world to get your tools. But instead you can decide to, hey, do I want the hammer? I'm gonna buy out the hammer. So then that's what you do. You buy out the hammer. And that's really fantastic. You can go to essentially any different dungeons that you want. So overall, I think that this is a must-have because, like, you can go to any dungeon, and it's something that's really fantastic. Also, going in between walls, really, really amazing. I do enjoy this because, like, it's just so good. I don't know, it's just good. It's just so good. Like, the game is just amazing. I absolutely adore this game, and I hope to see a return sometime soon for the Nintendo Switch 2. Now, another thing that I do think that the game is really good for is the art style. Now, this might be like a plain thing that most Legend of Zelda art styles are fine. This one's just different. It kind of looks like a cartoony kind of, what should we call it? Animated style. I don't know. I just find that it looks really nice. And imagine playing that game on an OLED screen. Now, it's probably too late to see it on the Nintendo Switch. But the Nintendo Switch 2, we're probably not going to see it on an OLED screen, but a bigger HD screen? Hey, who knows? Maybe the game will look even better. And also, the story. This time around, the story, absolutely amazing. You're going out on your adventure like, hey, I wonder what this is about. Anyways, all your friends get trapped into paintings. Even Zelda gets trapped into the painting. And it's your job to go out and save Zelda, just like pretty much any Zelda game. But you have the power of a nice bracelet, a good old bracelet that Ravio gives you, and he's like, hey, I don't know what you're gonna do with that. And then it's your job to go out and save the day, because, like, why not? So, like, that's what I'm saying. The game is really, really good, and I just hope to see something else. I really do enjoy the game, and I think that a remaster of some sort or a remake of some sort would be really appreciated. I would love it. I would love to see something like that. And, you know, it's absolutely amazing. I've played the game like at least 3, 4, maybe 10 times. Probably not over all the way to the end. Maybe 5 times all the way to the end. But overall, it's super, super fun because you can go anywhere you want. Not like Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom, but essentially anywhere you want, because you can pick what dungeon you want to tackle first. If you wanted to go for the water dungeon first, you could go ahead and do the water dungeon first. But you're going to have to go and get yourself the flippers. And then for the flippers, you got to go and do a different side quest to get the flippers. Overall, you're still pretty much tackling them in different orders that you want. This is really apparent when you get to the Dark World. The Dark World allows you to go to essentially any different houses, or not houses, but any dungeon that you want. And it's really, really fun because it gives you that ability to just, like, you know, I want to go and tackle this dungeon. So what do? You tackle the dungeon and you just have a great time with it. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. The game is great. 2 worlds, twice the amount of fun. Hey, you got yourself a pretty fun and interesting game. I don't know. What do you think about this? What do you think about The Legend of Zelda: A Link Between Worlds? Do you think that it's a good game? Do you think that it's a bad game? I don't know. Let me know in the comment section down below. Overall, this is one of my favorite games. I hope to see the return of it in the future. And yeah, with that being said, I hope you have a fantastic day. And consider to hit the big red subscribe button. Maybe drop a like if you want to. I would really, really appreciate it. And with that being said, I hope you have a fantastic day. And see you in the next one.